Hey guys, happy Bachelorette. Hope the weather's been perfect down there. Shout out to my bride to be, Millie. Your friends are awesome and have asked me to answer a bunch of questions for this newlywed game. So let's see how we do. So the first question is, where did you two first meet? So we met at a bar called Heights Tavern in the incomparable Washington Heights, New York. Um, we were set up by mutual friends, and that bar has actually since closed down permanently and has run out of business. But our relationship has continued on strong, so maybe we should get in touch with the former owners and give them something to smile about. Maybe. Next question is, where was your first kiss? So our first kiss was outside Daddy-O, or Daddy-O's bar in the West Village. Um, we actually left the bar to kiss, and the rest is, as they say, history. Um, Next question: when did you first say "I love you"? So we first said "I love you" um, underneath the stars on a blanket outside a bed and breakfast in upstate New York. Um, uh, it was it was kind of a it was a nice night. I'd brought my guitar out there and we were just hanging out, chilling. It was kind of a perfect sort of movie situation. um, Next one. What is one thing that you do that annoys her the most? Um, well, they're more than I can count, so I think any anything that she responds with for this question is reasonable. Um, but the first one that for me that comes to mind is so um, when I make the effort to clean up, in the kitchen or living room or things like that. One surefire sign that I've been there is that I'll use a lot of paper towels to accomplish the task of cleaning, but um, I'll grab a paper towel, I'll use it, and then I'll kind of leave it laying around after right before I grab the next paper towel, and that's Millie's sort of um, foolproof way of knowing that I've been there. Just kind of used paper towels hanging out around admittedly a clean surface. Um, Next one, what does she find most attractive about you? Um, I think probably a combination of my smile, my kind of sense of wonder with the world, and maybe my arms. Um, Next question is, who is your celebrity crush? Um, I don't really have a great answer for this. I used to have a thing for Keira Knightley, but I don't know, she got kind of weird, I think. So that sort of um, fizzled out. Um, if I had to pick someone, um, I've never even talked to Millie about this, but there's Ravi Shankar's daughter is named Anushka Shankar. She's the actually half sister of Nora Jones. She's a great sitar player. Maybe her, but yeah, I don't really have a great answer. I'm actually interested in what her response is. She kind of knows me better than I know myself, so maybe she knows. um, Next question: what is your favorite late night snack? Without a doubt, ice cream. And that's true for both of us. But the contentious point is which kind of ice cream. I'll let her expand on that for you, but vanilla based ice creams all the way. What is your alcoholic drink of choice? Definitely scotch, and I think she'll get that extra points if she says single malt or Lefroy. If next question is, if she could get rid of one piece of clothing in your closet, what would it be? 100%. It's uh, this kind of raggedy old red shirt that I wear to sleep. It's like um, shirt, one of those shirts that you've had forever, and it perfectly serves the role of something to sleep in, but um, it's just very annoying to her to see it over and over again. Um, Next question: how do you like your eggs cooked? I'd say either over easy or scrambled. Either one of those would take. Next question: what is your favorite place to eat out together? Um, I mean, there are a lot of places that we like, but I would say El Rey in Center City because it does have our favorite kind of joint dish in the entire city of Philadelphia. So um, she will agree with that. um, what is your favorite thing to do together? I'd definitely say travel. We've had a lot of awesome trips together, and trips that have kind of spurred on a lot of memories, a lot of things that we reflect on together, and that's probably the best part of traveling for us is just the stories that we come away with and the things that we can reflect on together. And the other thing I'd bring up is going on runs together. We just ran the half marathon recently together, and part of the nice thing about that was just the fact that we got to go on runs together in the process of training for that. Although we kind of, I got a little bit busy in the second half of training, and been a little bit lazy on the lazier side recently, so not as much of that. But spring is coming. Let's bring it back. Um, Next question: what side of the bed do you sleep on? I currently sleep on the west side of the bed. She can check me on that because she's a wizard at cardinal directions. Where did you go on your first date? We went back to Heights Tavern, the first place that the same place that we first met, and it was obviously just us that time, and spurred on many further dates, obviously. Again, Heights Tavern closed down since then, but I think we're probably the only positive thing that came out of that place. Next question was, what do you find most attractive about her? I mean, so many things. Just her radiant, vibrant personality that you guys know so well. Her smile, her kind, nurturing nature, how that translates to how good she is with kids, her optimism, her happiness, her ability to, just kind of, see a goal and accomplish it in all facets of her life. Her, we share this thing called medicine together, and I love the type of doctor she is, how she approaches medicine. I find all of that attractive. And lastly, her butt. Next question is, what is your dream vacation spot to go to together? I'd say anywhere with a mix of beaches and adventure. That's adventure like hiking, things like that. And that, I mean, we're in the process of considering that for honeymoon, but any number of places with that kind of profile. Most recently, considering Thailand and Vietnam. If you two could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? I'd say maybe, considering the answer to the last question, maybe Hawaii or New Zealand is kind of an ideal place. But the flip side of that is that the ideal place for her, and really, I mean, for both of us, it considers um, the the beaches and the fun and all that, but it also considers having our families nearby, especially for her, um, with her adorable nieces and nephews, and being close to them. And it's another thing while we're talking about it, it's another thing I love about her is her, how much she cares about her family, and that extends to the ideal place for her to live would be somewhere that's close to her family. So, um, not the most straightforward answer to that because there's a lot that plays into it. Definitely not Alaska, and from what she's told me, absolutely not New Jersey, though. New Jersey's a beautiful place. You just got to look for it. How many kids do you want to have? So two, definitely, a girl and a boy. The girl, what we know so far is that the girl would wear bright rainbow striped leggings for a good chunk of her early life. Uh, and she would be very spoiled by me and very disciplined by her. But we'd have a lot of fun with it. I think I'm gonna get in trouble for that. What is her favorite food? So brie, or more generally cheese. This extends to cheese curds, mozzarella sticks, cheese plates, Cheez-Its, grilled cheese. Um, in fact, it's the title of her forthcoming autobiography. You can ask her about that. She'll tell you all about it. And last question is, what was the first thing she said after you proposed? Um, so after saying yes, I think the first thing she said was, "Is there a person behind that rock?" um, she'll tell you more about it. I mean, she has already, I'm sure. But Anita set me up with this photographer who so beautifully captured the moment. But the trade off there is that she had to very very literally stand behind a rock the entire time and kind of sneak pictures, and then Millie kind of started catching on as we went. That's it. That was a lot of fun. I hope it was fun for you too. Gave you some laughs and was somewhat entertaining. Um, I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend down there. Um, thank you all for being such an awesome group of friends. For Millie for organizing all of this, and for really for always being there for her. Can't wait to see y'all at the wedding and have an amazing time together. And Millie, I love you. Hope you're having an awesome time down there too. Bye.